After more than 2 years, we're finally seeing the return of our favorite misfit siblings. The Hargreeves are returning for the 3rd season of the Umbrella Academy. For today's episode, we'll be sharing with you all the important details you need to know about Umbrella Academy Season 3 and more. So, what's the plot for Umbrella Academy Season 3? Season 3 will most likely pick off where Season 2 ended in the alternate present day. If you all remember, the Hargreeves managed to stop the apocalypse once again, and as the first season, Vanya was the bomb. Fortunately, Ghost Ben managed to talk her down through it, but at its expense. But averting the apocalypse may have backfired for the siblings since they managed to return in present day 2019 to find out things have changed. Sure, their father lives, as so does Pogo, but tampering with what's supposed to have happened in the timeline has its serious effects. And from what we saw, it looks like the Hargreeves patriarch adopted a different set of siblings and established this Sparrow Academy instead. Showrunner Steve Blackman already revealed that Season 3's premiere is titled Meet the Family, while Netflix released the rest of the other episode titles, which are as follows: World's Biggest Ball of Twine, Pocket Full of Lightning, Kugelblitz, Kindest Cut, Marigold, Off Wiedersehen, Wedding at the End of the World, Six Bells, Oblivion. What we love is we're doing a wilder, bigger, zanier season than ever before, Blackman said during the Geeked Weekend event. I think our emotional stories between this dysfunctional family, we're just building it up even more, he said. There's some very big surprises with the family this year. There's some amazing changes that people will love to sort of dig into. And there's a lot of growth for this family this year in a way that people are just not going to expect. Aside from the different timeline, Blackman also teased that Season 3 will also tap into the origins of these superpowered siblings in Season 3. The showrunner raised 3 questions. Who are we? And where did we come from? What are we as superheroes? Several of the cast members have shared their thoughts on what they thought about the upcoming season, and even some of them admitted they weren't aware of how the season will end. The actress Emmy Raver-Lampman revealed in a video interview that she has no idea what's going to happen at the end, which was a first, according to the actress, yet she still feels great about it. Actors Tom Hopper and Robert Sheehan kept a tight lip when asked about details of the show, but they did share some of the things they want to see in the Umbrella Academy. One of it is making a feature-length episode, but not the same one as superhero movies. Although they do portray heroes in the series, Sheehan knows what differentiates them from the superhero movies is that it's very grounded. I certainly like the idea of doing different proliferations, Sheehan shared with Games Radar. The idea of it becoming a sort of a big superhero feel, I wouldn't be. I think the magic of the show is that it's very grounded and it's not all superhero-y stuff. Hopper added, we season it with the superhero stuff, but the reason people love it is because of the people behind the superheroes, who are the returning cast members in Umbrella Academy Season 3. Thankfully, the majority of the main cast will return to reprise their respective roles in Season 3, so we'll be welcoming in the return of Elliot Page as Vanya Hargreeves, aka Number 7, Tom Hopper as Luther, aka Number 1, David Castaneda as Diego, aka Number 2, Emmy Raver-Lampman as Allison, aka Number 2, Robert Sheehan as Claus, aka Number 4, as well as Aidan Gallagher as Number 5. Justin H. Min, the actor who played Ben, aka Number 6, finally moved on to the afterlife after being stuck with Claus for so long, but in Season 3's timeline, the actor will be battling for the Sparrows Academy as their Number 2, who's described as scheming, tactical, and vicious, determined to gain his status as leader. We'll also be seeing the return of their father, Sir Reginald Hargreeves, who played by Colm Feore, as well as Diego's love interest, Lila Pitts, played by Rudu Arya, who turns out to be just like them with the ability to copy one's powers. Since this is an entirely different storyline, we'll most likely be seeing the return of a lot of supporting characters from the first 2 seasons. Some of these characters could include Grace Hargreeves, the Umbrella Academy's robotic mom, who's played by Jordan Clare, as well as Adam Godley as Pogo, their intelligent chimpanzee who works as Reginald Hargreeves' assistant, and Kate Walsh as the handler, among many others. Who are the new cast members of Umbrella Academy Season 3? The whole Hargreeves siblings, minus Ben, will be facing their counterparts from the Sparrow Academy in this alternate reality. Justin Cornwell is Marcus, aka Sparrow Number 1. Playing the role of Marcus, aka the Sparrow Academy's Number 1, is the American actor and musician Justin Cornwell. His character is described as a natural-born and leader that oozes confidence and keeps the family together, who's equally as charming as he is chiseled in Colossus. Cornwell's known for his role as the young Geronicus Jangle in Netflix's Jingle Jangle. He also rose to prominence for portraying Kyle Craig in the CBS crime drama Training Day. Brittany Oldford as Faye, aka Sparrow number 3. Canadian actress Brittany Oldford will also be joining the cast as Faye, aka Sparrow number 3. If you think the actress is familiar, then you might remember her from roles such as Katie Campbell on Skins, Remy Beaumont on Ravenswood, and Alma Walker in American Horror Story Asylum. This time around, she'll play Faye, who's described as the smartest person in the room and willing to work things out. But if you cross her, there's no looking back, because Faye won't stop until the job is done. Jake Epstein as Alfonso, aka Sparrow number 4. Next up, we have another Canadian actor in line, and he's none other than Jake Epstein, who will play Alfonso, aka Sparrow number 4. His is a pretty interesting character who's most fond of a good pizza and a six-pack of beer, other than verbally battering anyone foolish enough to get in his face. Genesis Rodriguez is Sloane, aka Sparrow number 5. Portraying number 5 of the Sparrow Academy is the American actress and model Genesis Rodriguez, or otherwise known as Sloane. Number 5 is described as a romantic dreamer eager to see the world beyond the academy. So who knows? She might be the soft spot in the whole Sparrow gang. Casey David as Jamie, aka Sparrow number 6. American actress and scriptwriter Casey Davis will be taking the role of the loner Jamie, aka Sparrow number 6 in season 3. She's not the talkative type, but what she does possess is a fear-inducing snarl you'd be wise to avoid at all costs. David co-created and co-starred in HO's web series titled 86th, and did you know she just published a book back in 2020, which is a collection of essays called No One Asked for This. Existential dread inducing Psychronium Cube, aka Christopher Sparrow number 7. Finally, we have the 7th Sparrow called Existential dread inducing Psychronium Cube, or Christopher. Unlike the Hargreeves, who were wary of Vanya in the first season, Christopher is very much treated like a sibling by the Sparrows. Aside from that, he's also described as a telekinetic cube that can turn the room freezing cold and induce paralyzing fear without so much of a warning. Another actor we're looking forward to is Euphoria star Javon Walton, who has joined the cast in an undisclosed role as reported by Complex. So when will Umbrella Academy Season 2 premiere on Netflix? Until now, both the official Umbrella Academy official page and Netflix hasn't made any announcements on when Season 3 will air. What we do know is that it'll be released this 2022, but if we're looking at the past release dates of the previous seasons, we can speculate when the series will drop. What are some of the craziest fan theories about Season 3? The Umbrella Academy is a graphic novel. It has a source material where it derives from, and yet fans couldn't help but share and exchange some of the craziest fan theories on the internet, and we're here for it. Some of these theories are pretty spot on and could likely happen in the show, such as the Marigold, the connection that binds all the children. Just to recap, Marigold is the canonical name of the iridescent dust motes, which is what we saw when Vanya removes Harlan's powers last season. But as it turns out, Vanya didn't remove all of it, since we saw Sissy driving away from Dallas with Harlan in the back with still a semblance of power, and it being telekinesis. And since we're already talking about Harlan, many fans have pointed out that it's possible that the young boy would grow up to be a villain. But if we're looking at the 2019 timeline, then that would put him at the age of 70. So some fans speculate that he could form a team of his own to counter with the Umbrella Academy. And after all the original 43 babies, 14 of them are identified, so there are still 29 of them out there. 28 actually, since Lila Pitts is one of these gifted children. Unfortunately, we'll all run out of time, so this will be the end of today's video. What do you think will happen next season? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.